Hi, I'm Stephen Edwards and I run a firm based in the UK called Cheltenham Tax Accountants. We have a team of around 9, including 2 offshore members based in the Philippines and 7 UK-based staff members. We've been going around 5 years and we've had quite good growth in that time. So to some extent we've been fairly successful, but at the same time we have hit some sort of barriers to growth, and what we've realised is growing and scaling are completely different things, and it's one of the biggest sort of takeaways that we have learned from Wize. So when I first joined Wize, I mean, firstly I come across Ed Chan as part of some carbon webinars, and everything he said resonated in terms of being so practical, steps that we can go take away and apply in our business tomorrow. And the more content I watched with Ed, the more it made sense. And then Jamie also provided some really useful tips in terms of what he does in his business, and particularly around the daily huddle, and that really resonated me with carbon and team communication, and it led to give Wize a go. And when I first went through the content, I was surprised how kind of structured it was, how straightforward, and how simple the steps were. Because what I've realised as a business owner, we can pretty much overcomplicate things, and it was really clear that Ed and Jamie, they've been there, they've done that, and they present it in such an easy way and give you so much clarity that it gives you the confidence to go away and do it yourself. And the biggest change, the biggest takeaway I've had with Wize is the focus on team structure and getting your resources right. And because of the advice and their systems and the training they provide with Wize and the Vote, I've gone away and hired 2 Philippine members of staff. And if it wasn't for Wize, I wouldn't have thought about that in a million years. It's purely because of the advice they provide and what they've been there, they've done that. You know, they know exactly how to get the results from the ideal team structure. And that's probably been the biggest takeaway in terms of making sure you get your team structure right first. And, you know, the whole sort of idea with Jim Collins, good to great, having the right people in the right seats, but really relating it to the accounting world. And as a business owner, sometimes I get sucked into too much different sources of learning different things, because there's so many different ways to run a business, but actually we often overcomplicate things. And I just love the fact that everything's made so simple and it's just brought into pretty much one system to follow. And the results, we're still early days in terms of going through our Wize journey, but the extra clarity we've got is amazing. We're really confident where we're going. We've just implemented our capacity plan, which is something we've always knew we should do, but to be honest, we didn't know where to start. So we're really excited moving forward and just to continue on this journey. Thanks.